If the Sabbath was temporary, why is it in the Ark of the Covenant? If the Sabbath was just for the Jews, if it was only for a season, if it was temporary, ceremonial, or optional, then why did God place it inside the Ark of the Covenant? Not beside it, not taped on the outside, not written in a scroll next to the golden pot of manna or Aaron's rod, but engraved, etched with the very finger of God, and placed inside the holiest object on earth. This wasn't Moses' handwriting. This wasn't a man-made ordinance. This was God's handwriting, carved in stone and sealed inside the ark beneath the mercy seat, the throne of God on earth. Now hear this and tremble. God does not put anything temporary beneath his throne. The ark didn't contain circumcision laws. It didn't hold feast day rituals. It didn't carry sacrificial instructions. All those were temporary, shadows of things to come. But inside the ark, only one thing, the 10 Commandments, and right at the heart, the center, sits the 4th commandment. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Exodus 20:8-11. The longest, most detailed commandment of them all. So now we confront the world, pastors, priests, imams, and skeptics. If the Sabbath was destined to expire, why did the eternal God treat it as eternal? Why place it in a permanent throne if it was bound for the trash bin of history? Let's be honest. No one calls "do not murder" temporary. No one calls "do not commit adultery" outdated. But somehow, when it comes to remember the Sabbath day, suddenly it's legalism, Jewish, or nailed to the cross. That's not Bible, that's tradition. That's deception in priestly robes and preacher suits. Hebrews 9:4 confirms the facts. The Ark of the Covenant contained the golden pot of manna, Aaron's rod that budded, and the tables of the covenant. And what was written on those tables? The 10 Commandments, the covenant of God, not man. Let's ask the obvious. Why didn't God write the Sabbath law on parchment? Why not in ink like the ceremonial laws? Because ink fades, but stone endures. And God was making a statement. This is eternal. Jesus himself said in Matthew 5:17-18, "Think not that I am come to destroy the law, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law." Heaven and earth are still here. So is the Sabbath. You say, we're under grace now. Then why does grace erase only one commandment, the 4th, while the other 9 remain? You say, Christ is our rest. Then why didn't Christ abolish the Sabbath but kept it himself? You say, the Sabbath was a shadow. Then why is it housed beneath the Shekinah glory of God, where only that which is perfect, pure, and perpetual belongs? Revelation 11:19 gives a prophetic vision. And the temple of God was opened in heaven, and there was seen in his temple the ark of his testament. Wait, the ark is still there? Yes. And what's in it? The 10 Commandments, including the Sabbath. So ask yourself, if the Sabbath is in the Ark of the Covenant on earth and in heaven, who gave you permission to take it out? God didn't. Jesus didn't. The apostles didn't. Only man dared tamper with what God declared holy. So I challenge every pastor, priest, imam, and skeptic. If the Sabbath was temporary, why is it in the Ark of the Covenant, the holiest place on earth and in heaven? You have no answer, because there is no answer. Except this: the Sabbath is eternal, and its author is still calling you to remember.